All right, here's the last train for the night. Get the fire ready, firemen.
Driver, I've just realised something. There wasn't any coal at that station, and I doubt there'll be any on the main line.
You're right, Oliver. You'll just have to conserve. But I'm sure there must be a few coal stafes left.
Only about one or two. We were pretty much screwed, but we managed to conserve coal carefully. Everything was going pretty much to plan, until we were flagged down. I was terrified. Had we been caught?
Good evening, driver. What might you be up to at this time? We're just returning to our shed, sir. We got delayed with problems with the Soldado coach, so we had to get it fixed. I see. I think you'd all better know that there's reports of a mystery train running down the line. A Great Western steam engine, I believe. Oh, really? I hope they don't mean us. You're escaping from scrap, aren't you? I want to help. There's an old disused quarry branch up the line. That would probably be your best bet if you don't want to be spotted. The Diesels will be out hunting tomorrow. Thank you so much, sir. We owe it all to you. Don't mention it. If they come by here, I'll forget I saw you guys. Now, hurry along.
We arrived at the quarry branch just in time. My driver quickly built a huge mound of dirt and twigs in front of us, and right when he finished, the first diesel came by. We decided to stay for several days. Throughout the days, lots of diesels rumbled past. Some were looking for us, whilst most were just freight trains. The driver soon left to find out where exactly we were. He was gone quite a long time. But while he was gone, we had a very close encounter.
There's another one coming, Mr. Oliver.
Shh!
Hold on. I think I smell steam engine. You're right. You don't get that kind of oily smell on diesels. Oh my God! What time is it? Too late, that is. Oh bother! That controller will have a bone to pick with us. Hurry!
Oh, my God! That was way too close.
You could say that again, Mr. Oliver.
Fat Controller had brought 2 new diesels in from the mainland, numbered D199 and D7101. The next morning, as the engines were getting ready for work, the 2 diesels surveyed the shed.
It's time, 7101, that we took this railway over. Oh, be quiet, 199. It's their railway after all. Not for long, persisted D199. Our controller says that steam engines spoil our image.
Why, of course we do. We show what frauds you are, Duck snapped. Call yourselves engines. If something happens, you care nothing for your train, you just moan for a fitter. We bring it home, if only on 1 cylinder.
Nothing, said D199, ever happens to us.
Vulgar noises greeted this.
How rude. You asked for it, now shut up.
Later that morning, D7101 was trying to soothe over hurt feelings with the other engines. Not D199 though. He was doing his best to hurt feelings while Percy was shunting his train over at Tidmouth.
Hurry up, you useless teapot.
This made Percy angry, so he went even slower just to spite D199, and in response this made the diesel even angrier. Why, it made him so angry that he didn't even notice Boko pulling up beside him in the station with his passenger train. Boko sized up the situation quickly. You really shouldn't talk to them like that. They're just as useful as you or I. D199 just glared at Boko, and then started laughing.
Ha! That's rich coming from a Metro, Vic. Why, I hear they're withdrawing your class from service right now as we speak. You know where you and the rest of these clanking, worn-out hunks of metal belong? In the scrap heap.
Percy had again heard this and gave his train a bump.
You know, it's you that give diesels a bad name.
D199 just scoffed.
Why do I even bother talking to you, waste of space?
Boko eyed him as he pulled off. He'll get his eventually, he said to himself. Further up the line, Henry was having his own problems. He was having the travel home tender first.
I'm a failed engine, he mourned. Lost my regulator. Driver's at it jammed wide open, and it can't mend it till I'm cool. However, he went on, I've got steam, and driver can use my reverser, but it would happen after Duck fooled me with those tenders. Now they'll laugh at me again. He reached the signal box and stopped, whistling for a road. Opposite the box, on the up line, stood Diesel 199 with a train of oil tankers. Worse and worse, thought Henry. Now old Reliable will laugh at me too. The signalman came out. For pity's sake, take this spam can away. It's failed. The Limited is behind. And all he does is wail for his fitter. Spam can, fumed 199. Stow it, snapped the signalman, or I'll take my tin opener to you. Now then. 199 subsided at this dreadful threat, and Henry pulled the train out of the way. The diesel didn't help. It just sunk. The Limited rushed by with a growl and a roar. Henry gave a chuckle. "Look, Spam Can," he said. "There's your little pal." The Diesel said nothing. He hoped 7101 hadn't noticed. 7101 hadn't noticed. He had troubles of his own. He was cross with his coaches. They seemed to be getting heavier. He roared at them, but it did no good. Engines have a pump called an ejector, which draws air out of the train's brake pipes to keep the brakes off. If it fails, air leaks in and the brakes come on, gently at first, then harder and harder. 7101's ejector had failed. The brakes were already leaking on while he passed Henry. He struggled on for half a mile before being brought to a stand, growling furiously, unable to move a wheel. "Well, well, well. Did you hear what Signalman said?" "I thought they'd been laughing at me," chuckled Henry. "Now the joke's on them." "Moving two dead Diesels and their trains," said his driver thoughtfully. "That's no joke for a failed engine. Do you think you can do it?" "I'll have a good try," said Henry with spirit. "Anyway, 7101's better than old Spam Can. He did try and shut him up last night." "Come on then," said his driver. "We mustn't keep the passengers waiting." "Get moving, you!" Henry puffed the sulky Diesel into motion and started to the rescue. Henry gently buffered up to the express. While the two drivers talked, his fireman joined his front brake pipe to the coaches. "It's better than we thought, Henry," said his driver. "The Diesel can pull if we keep the brakes off. So the only weight we'll have is Spam Can's goods." "Oh," said Henry. "That's a mercy." He was, by now, feeling rather puffed. "Are you ready?" tooted 7101. "Yes, I am," whistled Henry. So with 7101 growling in front, and Henry gamely puffing in the middle, the long cavalcade set out for the next big station. Donald and Flying Scotsman were waiting. They cheered as Henry puffed past. He braked the coaches thankfully. Span-Can and the tankers trailed far behind. The passengers buzzed out like angry bees. But the Fat Controller told them about Henry, so they forgot to be cross and thanked Henry instead. They called him an enterprising engine and took his photograph. They were thrilled, too, when Flying Scotsman backed down on their train. If the guard hadn't tactfully shooed them to their coaches, the train would have started later than ever.
Half a minute, I'm gonna test it. Half a minute. All aboard. Right away.
Donald took the goods. Return 199 to the other railway, ordered the Fat Controller. I will write my views later. Henry and 7101 went away together. I'm sorry about last night, ventured the Diesel. That's all right. You did shut old Reliable up. And, said the Diesel ruefully, made a fool of myself today, too. Rubbish. A failed ejector might happen to anyone. I'd lost my regulator. You? Failed? Exclaimed the Diesel. And yet... His voice trailed away in admiration. Well, said Henry, emergency, you know. Trains must get through. 7101 said no more. He had a lot to think about.
Right, you guys, we're a lot closer than we thought. We could probably make it in one night.
What about coal? I'm not certain that we have enough to finish the journey.
I couldn't find any, so our only choice is to see if the remaining coal will last. We'll use sticks and logs as well. We can't hang around here any longer, that's for sure.
I guess there's just enough.
All right, Oliver, this is it. Our last shot.
We charged on ahead and hoped that the coal would last, but unfortunately that just wasn't the case.
We've got one block left. I think we better save it. Try the twig.
The twigs made some steam, but it was very weak. They burned up fast and soon we were slowing down. I can't go any further, driver. I'm out of steam.
Come on, Oliver. You're not far.
The driver and fireman desperately tried to get me to move again, but we were stuck. Eventually, we heard the dreaded sounds of a diesel motor. Driver, hide!
Come on, into Isabel's toilets. Well, well, look what we have found here. A runaway steam engine.
We're not running away. We're on our way home, right now.
Don't give us that rubbish. We've been hearing that talk about the mystery engine running about. What do we do with them, Dodge? We'll shorten them into one of the sidings by the scrapyards and see what to do from there. What's this? Runaway steam engine, sir. Matches the description of the one that's been walking about England. No crew, though. Likely abandoned him. An auto coach and a brake van, too. Interesting. Put them into one of the sidings. I'll try to contact the controller and see what he wants to do with these, disposable railway stock. Come on, you!
Well, that's it. We're finished. When the controller finds out, I'll be incinerated.
The controller doesn't want anything to do with you. He'll probably leave you to this scrapyard to deal with us.
Judging by the attitudes here, we'd be sent for scrap immediately. Toad was right. When our manager found out, he simply shrugged it off. And from what I was told, he said he was glad to have the burden taken away from him. It was the most insulting thing I had ever heard in my life, and I thought my life was about to end soon. The manager of the scrapyard decided to dispose of us. However, he was very busy and kept delaying it. We were on that siding for days. My driver and fireman would go out every day, searching for ways to escape. As we sat helplessly in the sidings, diesels would mock us and yell rudely. It was the end. I'm so sorry. I've brought us all to doom.
Don't be, Mr. Oliver. We would have been scrapped anyways. This is our only chance, so we have to take it.
And now that chance is gone.
Not really. Anything could happen. We can find a way to escape here.
Be realistic, Toad. The chances of us getting out of here are 1,000,000,000 to 1.
There's still a chance.
Well, I guess.
Hope is our greatest ally right now, Mr. Oliver.
Why do you call me Mr. Oliver Toad? I'm not necessarily worthy of a title like that, you know? I'm just a steam engine, not a very high rank.
You are high rank to me. You gave me a name, which doesn't sound like much, but for a shabby brake van, it was a big deal. It's made me feel something more than just a piece of shabby rolling stock. And to add to that, I always admired your courage, Mr. Oliver. Especially considering that we got all the way out here. I certainly wouldn't have been brave enough to run away from scrap.
Toad, you're quite a remarkable little fellow. Your optimism is quite impressive. In even the most darkest of situations, which we definitely are in right now, you've always brightened it up. I've had brothers and sisters, but as far as friends, you're unlike any others I've had. And if this is the end, Toad, I won't have to face it alone.
With you to the very end, Mr. Oliver. With you to the very end.
And me too! But it might not be the end just yet!
Driver, where have you been?
Fireman and I have searched for days, and you'll never guess where we are.
Where are we?
We're in Barrow and Furnace!
You mean the main city before Sodor? The Northwestern Railway's terminus?
The very one, mate. Sir Topham Hatt's railway is literally only a few miles away.
But we can't go anywhere on just one block of coal.
Indeed. We're still figuring that out. But I'm sure a solution will present itself soon.